Hey YouTube, this is Alicia42 again, and this is in response to Kamari, Lyrical Tomboy. Can you be too honest in a relationship? Well, a lot of the issues that she brought up about her friend, telling her significant other that her best friend was in love with her, I think that's going to present some issues because everybody got a little bit of jealousy in them. They can say they don't care, but they do. And a lot of people, that would kind of bring up some insecurities in the relationship to me, because why would you even tell them that? Especially if y'all doing all right. Why would you want to bring it up? Because that's just going to cause a lot of problems. Then that's going to cause a significant other to have resentment toward the best friend. I mean, they might have been cool up to that point. Then you come on home telling them, she in love with me, blase, blase. Then every time you go around your best friend, no matter how much you try to convince your significant other that there's absolutely nothing going on, in the back of your mind, you're going to think, And all I got to say to that is, some things are left better unsaid. It is a saying that ignorance is bliss. It's a lot of things you just don't even have to say. I mean, like, why would you bring that up to start some shit in your relationship? I mean, unless you having some feelings or some thoughts about, getting with your best friend, why even bring it up? I mean, it's nothing. If it's nothing, leave it nothing. Don't say anything. It's nothing to say. Just between you and her. Because why are you going to stir up? And it depends on who you're with. Because you could be with somebody that's very insecure. There's a lot of people that are so insecure that, honey, if their significant other's out of their sight, they swear they doing something. Been there, done that, wrote the book, and got a t-shirt. Probably got some cups and pens with it printed on it. But today, I feel like if anybody can beat me rocking, they can have my chair. Because you cannot watch someone 24 hours a day. You cannot stop a grown person from doing anything. You have to realize that if you're in a relationship, that you are a partner, not a parent. They've been raised. They're going to do what they want to do. And it don't take all day to cheat. They can go home, stop by Gail house in 30 minutes, boom, boom, get one, come home, and act like ain't shit ever happened. So you can forbid them that you don't want them to see them. If a person really want to do something, everybody need to realize that, get it through their head. Unless you want to be arguing every time they go out the door, then this is going to cause unnecessary stress in your relationship. Why put yourself through that? Why put your partner through that? If you know they're insecure, then what you should be doing is trying to do stuff to make them feel more secure in that relationship. It's not your responsibility to make anybody happy by any means, because that's your responsibility to be happy with yourself. Now, if you got some insecurities, maybe you need to get yourself together before you pull somebody else into your bullshit, because it's not fair to make somebody else miserable either. Just because you're insecure, that means that it's something about yourself that you feel like it's lacking, or that someone else can move in and take. Nobody can take anybody from anybody. If that person want to be with them, they going to be with them. It's nothing that you can say that can stop it. It's nothing that they can say that can convince you otherwise, if you truly believe that. So the best thing to do is get yourself together. As far as honesty, it depends on the situation. If y'all getting ready to be in a long-term committed relationship, a lot of things are left better unsaid. What's the past is the past. Move forward, from the present forward, because it doesn't matter what you did 5 or 10 years ago, because 9 times out of 10 you're probably not the same person you were back 5 or 10 years ago. So if it was, I know a lot of times people get together and they be talking to their significant other, and if you're insecure, a lot of little stuff gonna come up, and then next thing you know, you're gonna be accusing them, they're gonna be accusing you. If you're insecure, don't drag nobody else into your bullshit. Get your shit together. Do some self-inventory. See what you can do to be better. Because that's not going to do anything but put stress on your relationship. And the next thing you know, you're going to be end up sitting up by yourself. Because, I mean, nobody wants to be parented. They want to be partnered. You know, be a partner. Don't be a parent. You can't forbid anybody to do anything. That's not your job. Your job is to love your significant other. You know, give it what you have, whatever that is. And that's what they should do. If you feel like that they bullshitting you, they playing around on you, you know. Anybody with good sense know. If you not stupid or crazy, you know when somebody fucking around on you. You're not crazy. You can feel it. And usually when them feelings creep up, just out the blue, because most of the time a person going to change their behavior, you can tell. You got a God voice. Everybody knows. They can't tell me they don't. I mean, sometimes little shit creep in, and, you know, some people just may be that slick, but it's a lot of people think they slick, they can stand some greasing, because they do the same old typical bullshit, you know. If you know you gonna, be out doing some shit like that, ask it, you know, see if your partner would be willing to have an open relationship. You know, be honest. In that case, you should be honest, because there's too much shit going on out there, and you going around wanting to, you know, fuck around, and of course, that is being honest. You need to be honest and give them the option to see if they really want to deal with you on that level. Understanding is the best thing. You know, it's the best key to everything. Because when you going around want to slip and stuff, if you grown, hell, just own up to what you want to do. Look, I'm feeling somebody else. Be a damn grown-ass woman or grown-ass man. Tell a person how you feel. All this slipping and tipping like you a child, and you got to worry about coming home and getting found out by your mama. Here, when you go over 21, you can do whatever you want to do, and you shouldn't have to sneak behind nobody's back and do anything. That's just my take on that. You can't make someone stop doing anything, but you can be honest enough to give them the option to see if they want to deal with you on that level, if you want to be a whore, if they want to deal with a whore, you know, because it's too much out there for you to be running around swapping body fluids with somebody and coming home to your partner and, you know, doing that. And like I said, what's in the past, leave it in the past. It's no need of bringing it up. You know what kind of partner you have, and you know if they have issues with insecurity and trust. And if you can't trust the person, then really you just wasting your time and theirs. You're going to make their life miserable, or if they're the person that's not trusting you, they're really making your life miserable. And life is too short. People leaving here just left and right. And why be miserable? So that's my take on that, Kamari, Lyrical Tomboy. I love your lyrics and everything, so keep them coming. But that's just my take on that. Maybe you can learn something from that, because you look like you're pretty young, and you look like you the type that might be a little flirty, so it's not going to work, boo-boo, if, you know, you can't juggle two. You might think you can. A lot of these little studs out there think they can do this and do that, honey. It's not going to work. You're going to get busted. Somebody's feelings going to get hurt. And you better hope that don't nobody crack your head or blow your brains out. Look at Steve McNair. You know, he wanted to play around on his wife. Now he's gone. Girlfriend blew his damn brains out. Shot him twice in the head and twice in the chest. It ain't even worth it. You might get your friend killed. You know, you could get some crazy ass food that she trying to move her out the way, and then is it worth risking somebody else's life just for 3 seconds of pleasure? 3 to 5 seconds. That's all an orgasm is. 15 minutes, 50 pumps. That's what what's his name? God rest his soul. Bernie Mac said, fuck ain't but 50 pumps. Count them if you don't have nothing else better to do. You can get a nut in outside less than 30 minutes. Unless you just prolonging it. But that's all it is. It's not even worth it. But I fucks with y'all. Y'all holler back at me. And hit that little yellow button up there and subscribe. More to come.